Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of April 5th through 11th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you haven't already checked out the second channel, it is called, titled, named, what have you, That Wild Spark. So go ahead and check it out. You can find it under @ or with the @ sign at the beginning, That Wild Spark, or down in the description box or on the community tab. There are links that can take you right to it. And if you haven't become a member, what are you waiting for? There are 3 different levels. One level I'm sure will align with you. Go ahead and check it out. There is a join button right down by the subscribe, by the way, a button for many. For others, sometimes they don't see that join button down by that subscribe button. And you can find a link in the description box as well. Whew. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what's happening, coming in, going on for you this week in money and career. What needs to come through? Wow. The cards are wanting to have a lot. You've got loyalty. Oh, loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. Okay, so this is coming through as far as money and career goes. So there is an energy coming through with this. This is that overall energy or the theme of the week. You're going to see at the bottom, you also have flexibility. So there's an energy coming through with this loyalty card here this week, Aquarius, that for some of you, either you are the loyal member or the loyal party, or there is a loyal party. Potentially you're an employer or an entrepreneur who employs others or what have you, right? But there is an energy of loyalty this week. So for some of you, something may be in question, okay? What it may be, it could be behavior, it could be integrity, it could be a business move or a strategy, it could be a program maybe, which sounds interesting, something, but there is something that might be in question this week that might pull in or highlight either your loyalty or other people's loyalty to you as far as career goes. Okay, this can come up in a big way. This can come up in a way that I don't know. I don't want to put this out here, but I'm getting like an image in the Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street. Is that right? Anyway, just there's something that is coming in this week as far as career goes. It could be with money as well, of course, right? Where loyalty might be called into question. Again, it could be yours or it could be somebody else's, but you've got this energy. Be loyal to your friends. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values, okay? So for some of you, you're going to be asked to continue to be loyal, or you're going to be asking somebody or employees or people to be loyal. I don't know how this is going to play out just yet, and it may not come through. It may need to unfold for you specifically here, Aquarius, but we're going to see if we can get some more information. Okay, now at the bottom of the decks, you have that flexibility. That's just bringing that in even more. Okay, it says adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. Okay, so this flexibility is kind of coming in clutch with this loyalty card. Okay, sometimes when we are in a state of loyalty, there is that energy of needing to be flexible, needing to really be open and kick back and kind of let things fall by the wayside or roll off your back or not take things personally. Okay, so for some of you within this, loyalty energy is an energy of flexibility. You're going to be asked, and or you're going to be asking others to not only be loyal but to be flexible, maybe to work different hours or take different pay or something in the interim. Potentially, this is a startup business, whether it's yours or somebody else's or you're a part of. But there is that potential that there might be asking for flexibility, like hours may be different in the beginning or fluctuate or what have you. And or for some, there may be an energy of lower pay until you get things off the ground, or like kind of flex pay even coming through. This is kind of this energy of really knowing and kind of what you're getting into or what you're asking other people to do, or however this comes through for you this week, Aquarius. But there is an energy of growth. Like this is like the beginning at the bottom. And during this time, there is going to be a growth period, but there is that loyalty, that flexibility that could be requested either by you or by somebody else. These cards are not wanting to stay up. Okay, I'm just going to set this one here. All right, we're going to leave that there. Okay. I don't know if you saw the new reading that was out on the second channel, that Wild Spark. Maybe go check it out. That was a really good reading. And also, I did a live. Oh my golly. I did a live last night actually, and I couldn't figure out why nobody was coming in or coming on. I was like, why is it? Maybe YouTube's just not showing people or something. And it turned out that it was unlisted. Oh my gosh, I would have never known. And it's so funny because it's at least for me, just because I don't do lives all the time, and I'm still kind of it changes every time I do one because I don't do them very often. It's I didn't know how to even check it or go back in, and I know that there's ways to do that and all that stuff, and I'll need to really pay more attention, I guess, in the future, and or go in and do them a little bit more so that I do have that kind of knowledge or that learning around it. But as of late, or what have you, I just don't do them, and every time I go in and do them, it's different. Okay, it's different. So let's go ahead and see. The first card out, you have Temperance coming through. So this is kind of your current situation, right? This is kind of your overall, what's the theme is, but your current situation is Temperance. So you are being asked and or in a state of, or needing to move into a state of patience, okay? There's that flexibility, that loyalty. There's something that's happening this week that could really create some upheaval. Okay, Temperance, there is a balancing out that needs to come through, and it will be coming through this week. So whether you feel like you're a bit skewed to the left or the right as far as this loyalty, this flexibility goes, Aquarius, there is a balancing out. It is going to kind of get kind of an even kind of, right, it's going to even out, it's going to balance out, things are going to be okay, but you're just being asked to have some patience as far as money and career go this week. I know that that's not always easy. There's also an energy of moderation coming through with the Temperance card as the current situation. Okay, so really, take things into consideration and follow an energy of moderation, right? If you are in a space of really being uptight and not flexible, what can you do? Is there something that you can do to allow yourself to kind of move into a more flexible or relaxed energy? Because being uptight this week, as far as money and career go, or inflexible, could actually create some problems, some issues, some ick that could actually continue to play out in the very very far future. So you are, being asked to really have that flexible energy, that kickback energy, and pay attention to what's really going on and where you might be being inflexible or uptight. And if it is required, if it is needed, Aquarius, then by all means, right? But if not, then what can you do to kind of take a step back or relax a little bit to allow the situation to kind of balance out or unravel on its own? I mean, that is going to be big, because as far as money and career go, whatever steps you're taking this week, Aquarius, this is like this energy of finally, okay, finally this is going to come through. But whatever steps you're taking this week, it could be like, boom, it changes the whole trajectory of everything, or snap, right? It changes the whole trajectory of everything, and it could go to the side or the negative, that space that you don't want it to be. When we don't have that loyalty, when we're inflexible, we can create or find ourselves in positions and situations that we really don't want to be, and then sometimes it can take quite a while for it to be corrected. Okay, now let's look. Your attitude this week is the Nine of Pentacles, so you're actually feeling pretty great. You're feeling for some of you, you're feeling as if you're in a space where your actual financial and or career wishes could come true. Okay, so this could be that building, that finally, that boom, finally this is happening, finally this is coming to fruition, finally this is coming through, for some of you, right? So that Temperance is, I've been patient for quite a while, and now I'm finally stepping into it. I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling joyful. I'm feeling as if my wishes are coming true. And, I have loyal people with me on this journey, and, or I'm staying, or they're staying, or we're all working in this flexible kind of energy, and knowing that this is going to kind of pop off, right? Okay. Interesting, interesting. The next card you have out here is what's holding you back, and you have the King of Pentacles. So you see, you've got Pentacles coming out here. So for some of you with this King of Pentacles, there's an energy of being rigid. Isn't that interesting? The King of Pentacles is very disciplined. King of Buttons, King of Pen, can be very disciplined, almost to a fault. Okay, so this is what could be holding you back. That's why that flexibility is here, because that King of Pentacles can be a very rigid energy. It can be an energy of, you know what, I know what works and I know how to do it, and I am just going to kind of steamroll through it. Okay, so make sure that you're not letting that energy of extreme discipline. Don't get me wrong, discipline is good, but if you're getting too disciplined, you become inflexible. It is my way, the highway, one way only. This is it. This is what works. I know it, that kind of thing. So make sure that you are not letting that hold you back. Okay, but interestingly enough, these are both Pentacles energy. So you see, there is that financial influence definitely coming through this week, Aquarius, which is so good. All right, the next card you have here is what you need to work on, and you have the Hermit, self-discovery, soul searching. Okay, so some of you need to, if this is something that is kind of out of integrity, or something that is happening, kind of that Wolf of Wall Street. I don't even know if that's the real name, the Wolf of Wall Street. It just is what keeps coming through and what I keep seeing. So if that's not right, and you know that, maybe that has something like something is a sign or a symbol, or means something to somebody, because I don't know, I haven't seen that movie, I don't know anything about it, but that is what keeps coming through. It could be correct, but for some reason it sounds off to me, and it's difficult, it doesn't roll off the tongue when I see it. In my mind's eye, it doesn't roll off the tongue when I say it. So I don't know, that could be something specific for some of you, or one of you, or what have you, but this Hermit energy is coming through with really working on, this is what you need to work on, going inward and deciding what is the best for you. Okay, and as we talk about, that star is there, so that Hermit energy is being directed toward you here, Aquarius, but also you and the Hermit, and or Aquarius and Virgo. This could have to do with Virgo. There could be a connection, because not every Hermit card has the star there, but this one definitely does. You're also being reminded that you are the star, and that you stepping into this loyalty, this flexibility kind of energy is an energy of emotional intelligence. It is an energy of knowing who you are and knowing that you are the star or the main character in your story. And so that is something for you to work on as well this week. If you are having a difficult time asking for what you need or what you want, whether that is within your career or within being an employer or within finances or money or your pay, whatever it may be here, Aquarius, this is something for you to work on, for you to be able to go inside, to really have this energy of, you know what, I'm moving into the self-discovery place or space of understanding and knowing what your worth is. And then boom, before you know it, right, you're like, finally, I know my worth and it's finally happening. I'm opening up and I'm going to, move into that energy of my worth, right? I've always been loyal, I've been flexible, whatever it may be for you specifically here, Aquarius, but understanding that your worth, that you are in this space, in this place, that you have skills, that you have, you're an asset, right? And or you are a fabulous employer. And, sometimes we have employees, if that is you, that don't really kind of fit the bill, and we can be concerned about bringing things up or saying things and to them or kind of getting them on track. That is kind of coming through with something that you can work on, that self-discovery, that soul searching kind of energy to really step up almost into your King of Pentacles energy, right? Really being a true leader, knowing what it is you're going after, having that discipline, but not being overbearing or too much. So having that flexibility and really allowing for not only others to be loyal to you, but for you to match that loyalty and that respect, no matter where you are, whether you're an employee or an employer. Okay, that is something that's coming through to be worked on. So, all right, the next step coming through here is the Lovers. So there is a choice that needs to be made. Okay, there are choices that need to be made, and it's taking right back to this flexibility and this loyalty. Okay, so whatever that choice comes through for you, there is a commitment potentially. For some of you, you need to make a commitment or recommit to either yourself, to your process, to right the moderation, to the integrity, to whatever it may be. But this is an energy coming through as kind of, again, getting off of the ground floor, like boom, finally I'm doing this, finally I know what's happening. You have that energy right here. Your attitude is being self-fulfilled, is that Nine of Pentacles energy, really moving into this place of, yes, I've done it. I've all of my like learnings, my experiences, my trials, my tribulations have led to this. It's the accumulation or accumulation of all of the things have led me to this moment, and finally it's here. Finally this is happening. Finally it's coming to fruition. Okay, now at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, you have the Tower and the Six of Cups. So some of you, we talked about that at the beginning. I was actually going to say, I'll be surprised if the Tower doesn't come out. And here it is, what you don't see coming. So for some of you with that, it's almost as if the Tower was right here with that Temperance card, with that energy there, right? And with that Tower, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana coming out here. So this is set to be a boom-tastic week of I mean, it could go up and down. It's going to go left and right. We talked about that as well. There could be that energy with some upheaval, which, we talked about that there, where there could be something out of integrity, something that happens that is going to either have you asking others or others asking you for loyalty and flexibility. Okay, we talked about that. So that Tower's already been covered, even though it's coming up in what you don't see coming or potentially don't see coming. But you also have the Six of Cups here. So there is an energy of innocence. You may not be the one who has anything to do with whatever it is coming through here, but you may be the one that is going to potentially have to or be in the space of assisting and cleaning it up. I hope this all makes sense as it's coming through. Very different all the way around, but there is that energy that finally Finally, it is coming through. Finally, it is happening. It's this, wow. Oh, finally. That's what I just keep getting. Finally, things are coming together. Finally, things are coming to fruition. Finally, things are happening. Now, with these cards here, we've got Dr. Dre as our first card out. We're going to go through these very quickly. Your first one is how to make money. Listen to your inner voice through a premium speaker. Okay, so that's kind of like that hermit. Really listen to the nudges, the niggles, what you're getting, the information, the downloads, and go through it. Let it be amplified. Don't turn that down, turn it up. Okay. Always stay ahead, even behind the scenes. This is how to keep a hold of it. So always stay ahead, even behind the scenes. So even when people don't see what you're doing, make sure you're doing things on the up and up, and make sure that you are doing things in a big way. Okay. And your third one is how to give it meaning. And it says, don't keep a finger on the pulse, use a stethoscope. Okay. Wow. Dr. Dre got some beats and some words coming through here. Now, you also have Adam Smith. I'm not sure much about this person, but it says how to make money. A free market is worth more than gold. Okay. Your second one is how to keep hold of it. And it says, you scratch my back, an invisible hand will scratch yours. Interesting. Okay. And your third one is how to give it meaning. Private enterprise. It ain't over till it's overseen. Okay. Wow, interesting. All right, Aquarius, it's going to be a big week. You have that energy of finally things are coming to fruition. Finally, your attitude, that Nine of Pentacles, right? Self-fulfillment, having that luxury, having that everything coming together, wishes coming true. That is your attitude this week, Aquarius. So even though stuff is going on, you have that finally energy, that boom, it's finally happening. It's finally coming together, and it's beautiful, okay? It is going to happen. It's going to come together. There may be some potholes along the way, but you're going to make it through. All right. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, feel free to check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. While you're at it, subscribe to both. You're welcome on both, and we would love to have you. Also, check out the members area. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.